From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Number 61 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch of the at bat. 0-1 the count. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to first. Walker's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jake Junis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Hicks, the runner at second with one away. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 2-1. Taken, strike two. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting second, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers, and 22 RBIs. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 home. This one's flared toward left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, designated hitter,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First offering on its way. Ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Reyes stands at second with no outs. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar has it. One there. On to Duda. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, Ramon Torres. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready with the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Men on third with 2 down. And a full count now, 3-2. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Stepping in, Abraham Almonte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
This is on the ground over to first. Walker is able to get there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ramon Torres.
So striding forward now, Ramon Torres. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Left side, but well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's Neil Walker as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now, Jose Reyes looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks the zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH, Rosell Herrera. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hitter, Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Aaron Hicks is on deck. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Orlando is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the Bronx after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready now, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Bonifacio, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First delivery to him on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Judge over at second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2-0 count. The pitch ties him up inside with a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Almonte on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Reyes is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Popped him up. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Abraham Almonte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Second baseman, Ramon Torres.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ramon Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 4-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Almonte is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And oh, that gets him on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Torres leads off second with nobody out. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Paulo Orlando. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. Right side. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 62.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rosell Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line drive to left. Almonte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bonifacio looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Orlando's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reyes stands at third with one gone in the inning. A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
As a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Men on third with 2 down. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 36 on the year for him as the blowout continues.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20, but I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm to get out of this jam.
Willie Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Peralta's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Royals nothing. Here's Lucas Duda now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
No outs, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready once again, Jorge Bonifacio, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte. And so take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman,
Digging in now, Ramon Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 11 and the Royals 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 32 now for the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Neil Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air out to center field. Orlando on his horse. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. His career line against Willie Peralta. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 12 and the Royals 3. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, number 62.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Herrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Last chance here, and stepping in, Lucas Duda, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. KC down to their final strike in this one. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. New York pick up win number 70 to top the division. Number 61 earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time at the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.